Hi guys, welcome to this short video review about the K56 PRO smartwatch. Here it's sold under the AVUMDA brand, maybe it's also sold under different names. Usually the thing which is more important is the number K56 PRO, and it works with the free DaFit app, and that's also one of the big disadvantages here. I mean, the DaFit is usually pretty reliable, but one of the big disadvantages is the notification settings. You can see what we have here, only about 10 different apps which can activate and deactivate, but information from all other apps are only available all on or all off. You cannot select, there's no way you can go into that, and if you have 300 different apps, if you turn this on, could be a little bit too many notifications. So that's one of the biggest disadvantages. Doesn't have anything to do with this watch here, it's just regarding the DaFit app, but a lot of watches are using this, unfortunately. So other than that, I would say it's a decent watch, especially regarding the build. It's a beautiful one. It's very comfortable to wear with the watch band, easy to read. The battery runtime, I would say, is about 4 days. You can see I've been wearing it now for pretty much exactly 1 day, and I'm on 75%, so I would say 4 days or so. That's something which you can expect. It has a lot of functions, but nothing too crazy. I mean, we have the status information here on top, which is a nice thing, but already here we are missing some things. For example, a flashlight. Down here we have the notifications, nothing here at the moment, but it has been working. We have 2 buttons, but the buttons are a little bit difficult to use. I would say it's not very intuitive. I've definitely seen watches which are using these 2 buttons in a much better way. There's also no crown or so, nothing which you can do. I mean, the buttons are rotatable, but they are not doing anything. You can see that here in the menu, for example, it's not doing anything. We also don't have wireless charge. We don't have an always on screen. We don't have NFC. None of these really fancy new things. What I like here is that we can turn off the screen, for example, for swimming or so. This can be very helpful. So you can, for example, turn off the wrist gesture, but I haven't even found that in the settings. Usually it's here in the settings, but I think it's not here settings. So anyway, very difficult thing. You can see that especially here on the left side where we have all the apps. And down here we have the settings, but settings are not only settings are also a lot of apps, but I haven't found this option to turn on wrist gesture or turn it off here. Maybe you can use theater mode, but that's about it. Other than that, it has been working really good, especially in the water. I would say best watch I've ever tested in the water. The good thing is it usually doesn't move. I've been using it for swimming yesterday in the pool, saltwater pool, and first thing, there is no water inside, and second thing is that the screen was not reacting on the water, or at least not much. Maybe within 20 minutes it has been doing something just once. You can see also no touch to wake, but the really good thing is when there's water on top here, it looks like it's not doing some crazy stuff. That's something really nice. With a lot of smartwatches, when the screen is on, not protected, like not in swimming mode, and you go in the water, then usually the watch is going crazy. That's not going to happen here. By the way, there's supposed to be a swim mode, but I haven't found it. I mean, we have these exercises here, I think on the left side. They are a little bit difficult to use. I mean, the ones which you see are not so difficult, but I really couldn't find the swim mode here. It's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, maybe back to the apps here on the left side. I think that's the only way you can invoke apps. Usually we can use this button here. Here in this case, we have to really swipe from left to right, and we have sleeps, measure heart rate, exercise, phone. Phone has been working, I would say, in a decent way. Not too crazy good, but I would say decent. Microphone, speaker are good. I'm not showing you the whole thing, but I can play a microphone test sample here, so you can decide if this is sufficient for you.
Microphone test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Then we have the blood pressure. By the way, of course, we have most of the information also here. I think the only thing which is measured the whole time, or like 24/7, or the steps, sleep during the night. Then we have the heart rate. But for the blood pressure and blood oxygen, it's just like spot measurement. Can hit here or hit here, then it's measuring, but it's not constantly measuring. So let's go back here. SpO2, weather is almost for a week. That's not bad. Then shutter control player, breeze training, and then settings. That's one of the craziest things here, settings. But it's not only settings, it's a lot more. We even have the games here. We have the stopwatch here. We have the alarm here. By the way, it's nicely synced here with the app. You can see that here the alarms are nicely synced. Then we have a timer, also big complaint. The shortest time, as far as I can see, is 10 minutes. There's no way you can make this shorter. And the longest, I think, is 3 hours. You can see that here. But you can start it, go back to the main screen, then it will run in the background. But I haven't seen such a limited timer function in very long time on a smartwatch. I have different menu functions. Brightness was okay, I would say. We can make it pretty low for the night and make it bright during the day, but there's no automatic adjustment, no sensor, not even a schedule for that. Vibration has been good. It has been waking me up in the morning. That was working really good. We have a theater mode and the reset power off. About app download, AI voice. I've tried to use Google Assistant, but it was not really working. Usually this thing is not too difficult to use. Here I really couldn't use it. Calculator is nice. Also something you have to know here in the Bluetooth setting. To use the phone, you cannot only turn on calls, you really have to activate audio. But then everything which you want to play on your phone will be played on your watch. There's something which is totally outdated. That shouldn't be the case in 2024. But here we obviously have it. Something which I really don't like. What else do we have? On the right side we have the fitness information, what has happened. We can even go into detail a little bit more, not bad. Then the phone, then the health, weather, again shutter, player, breeze training. By the way, we can also go through these menus here using the bottom right button. Can see that here, that's helpful. So I'd say regarding the functions, it's about what we already have since at least 5-6 years or so. I would say it's a pretty decent implementation, but there are definitely better watches around than that. The only thing which I really like here is how it's behaving in the water. That's the only reason, maybe except from the build quality, overall style, which would be reasons for me to buy. So I would say if you need something for in the water, and you can get it for around maybe $20, maximum $30 or so, why not? But I would definitely not spend more money on this watch here, even though it looks really nice. Yeah, I would say that's it for now. I still hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments or want to share your own experience, then just let us know down in the feedback area. I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.